lost my gains. Why did I quit weightlifting? This is what I looked like 3 years ago, and yeah, you can pretty much say the gains said goodbye, but what was the reason? I still got something left. Or do I? What's up, cuz? My name is Santino, and today I want to talk about the transformation I made in weightlifting through a series of photos I took a while back when I just started out, and to this day.
Nice.
And why I suddenly stopped. So if you want to see how I got from skinny to huge and to pretty skinny again, keep on watching this video. We start in the late 2011 to 2012. I began weight training when I was 17 years old, and I have always had an athletic physique and a high metabolism. I could eat pretty much whatever I wanted and still be lean.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
So the purpose of beginning to weight train was actually just to get a bigger chest and some bigger guns.
Pick the wrong house, fool! Hey, Big Smoke!
This is a picture of me when I just started lifting. Don't ask about what happened to my hair. I tried to straighten my curls out and it made it even bigger, so it didn't work. These other pictures are taken half a year later, and the last one was just before Christmas 2012. I didn't really know how to properly eat, I just trained. And now we go to 2013. As you can see on the smile, I saw some major gains.
Yeah, boy.
And when you do that, you forget that you're taking pictures with the ugliest underwear. What are those? But let's keep on rolling. The next photo is 3 months later, and the other one is 5 months later, and this last one was just before the end of 2013. I really liked the look, but when I was training in gyms around some of my friends and other people, there were always competition who was the biggest, strongest and heaviest. And I knew that eating so large quantities of food was super unhealthy, but the competition of who was the biggest just got to my head. I'm a really competitive person, and it's about that time I really got the so-called bigorexia, and I really thought to myself I couldn't get fat because I had that high metabolism. And these are the years from 2014 to 2016. This was the bulking phase, and the main focus there was just to put on as much strength and size as possible. I had a lot of size and strength gains, but as I continued, I really got out of shape. It was not a nice look. At this picture, I weighed about 112 kilograms. Just look at this video on how huge my head was. Before I go to bed, I have a low carb meal. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lie? And the worst part was actually that I knew a lot about training and nutrition from actually researching like every day and talking to pro bodybuilders, and from always training and talking with my brother who has trained like 15 or 16 years without a break, and he's in good shape and he's really strong. And these pictures are from later that year where I topped 118 kilograms, but I felt like crap and I really wanted to change my physique. I quickly lost some weight and I saw results immediately because I already knew a lot about nutrition and dieting, and I have actually helped a lot of my friends and other people with diet plans and weight loss. At the last picture, I met up with my egg supplier, my personal egg supplier, about going all in on a meal plan and a training plan. Whenever I lost weight, it looked a ton better, even though many haters still come up to me and ask me if I've even stopped training. Gotta love them haters. Why you always hating? Why you always hating? But I just had to keep going after my goal. I tried different types of meal plans, fasting. I was switching up my training plans every 3 to 4 weeks just to see how my body responded. And I learned a lot about what works. I got down to 107 kilos at this last picture in the end of 2016. The year 2017, and I was about 103 kilograms. I felt so much better, and for once in my weightlifting journey, I was really satisfied and impressed by my look. I was a lot smaller than before, but it looked so much better and I felt a lot more healthy. I really changed my lifestyle around. It was easy to maintain the body because I was training every day and eating after a plan was becoming natural for me. It felt great, and it was until I discovered my love for MMA and boxing that I lost my interest in weightlifting completely. And I quickly noticed that fighting and weightlifting was two totally different sports. I was not capable of going even one round of fighting without almost having a heart attack. So I had to switch up my training totally. So I slowly lost a lot of size to about 98 kilograms at this picture to 95 at this other picture. And when I got my second child, I took 4 or 5 months off just to focus on my family. And I got all the way down to 88 kilograms at this last picture. But as soon as I started boxing and doing a little bit of kickboxing too, I noticed that my muscle grew a little bit. But you have to remember, it's almost pure cardio and technique training. So from summer 2017 to mid-August 2020, I've not touched the weight. Så væk, altså. Væk. Gå væk. Gå væk. He's deaf. So, with my interest for YouTube, I thought to myself, why not get in the best shape I can and share my knowledge on fitness and healthy lifestyle that I have learned throughout my journey. So give it a like, comment or subscribe if you want some tips and tricks, and you can follow my journey. Thank you for this time.